But, I'll start with you, Chad.
Okay.
I saw a tweet a few weeks ago about like the transformation. You mean you look like a different guy? You're now in your third year. What's that process been like? I mean, do you feel like that's going to help you become an even better basketball player?
Absolutely, man. I've been putting in a lot of work off season. Just working on my game and being in the weight room. Just getting stronger. Just working on my game, working on my craft a little bit, helping me out. And I feel like the offseason has been really big for me. And, going towards this season, it just gives me a lot of confidence that I'm able to do different things. And, it gives me momentum to get ready for the season.
Yeah. So what are some of the individual strides you've made? Like, looks like your body, like I think they put the stats there in the tweet, but I mean, what are some of the individual strides you mean, like, from like a muscle standpoint or fat standpoint?
Muscle standpoint, I've gotten stronger. I think my bench went from 275 to 320, and my vertical went from 38 to a 41-inch vertical. And I cut a lot of body fat. I went from 13% body fat to 9.
Okay.
So I'm at 9% body fat right now. So just working hard on the off season, man. I dedicated myself to change my body, and kind of make it different, for me and for the team as well. Because for me to go out there and improve every night and be able to play the way I need to, my body has to be a certain way. So I've been putting in a lot of time to do that.
How do you think that's going to translate out to the court? Just being in better shape and everything else. Have you seen parts of your game improve maybe in the 2 years since you've been here?
Right, absolutely. I feel like talking about my body, that gives me an opportunity to play longer periods of time. And also just my body changing, that kind of intimidates guys, showing people that I'm not afraid to bang and go down there and rough up some guys and everything. And working on my game basketball wise, I've also been working on my game, working on my craft, working on my jump shot, my threes and inside presence. Just been working on my craft, man. Just working all around to improve. So I feel like that's definitely going to pay off in the season.
It's one thing that I don't know if people necessarily expect from you, but you're a pretty good outside shooter now. I mean, I was at the first practice, just kind of watching you guys just kind of shoot before practice. You were draining all these like 18, 19 footers like crazy. Is that something where you think you've gotten a lot better?
Yes, I definitely have improved a lot. Working outside, working on my range a little bit. I put a lot of dedication outside. Just working on my perimeter skills a little bit, just to play a little bit more and do certain things on the court. And I feel like it's going to pay off a lot during the season. So
what have you seen kind of in the early going? Last year, there wasn't a whole lot of guys on the eligible roster. A lot of guys were sitting out transferring. Now you've got all these guys eligible. Absolutely. So what's it kind of been like? Has it been fun trying, playing with all these guys?
Oh, absolutely. It's been great. The guys, that come in, they're awesome players. We got Deion Griffin right here from Louisiana Tech. And we got the rest of the guys, they're awesome players. And, they helped us out a lot last year. I don't feel like we would have been the team that we would have been without them last year, pushing us every day in practice, getting us better. This year they're ready to play, they're ready to go. And I feel like, having depth this year, I feel like that's going to help us a lot. Being able to play a lot faster and just doing different things on the court. So just getting us ready for the season.
Yeah, you kind of alluded to what I was going to ask next, but when you don't have a full roster, you kind of got to manage the game a little bit differently. You can't coach can't wear you guys out. With having that depth, I mean, you guys are going to get up and down, maybe play a little bit faster.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something that you guys are practicing like?
Yeah, absolutely. We practiced sprint up and down the floor. Pressing a lot this year. Just getting after guys. The number one thing I think Coach talks about is just competing, on the court every night, competing and playing with a passion. And, defensively, we're going to really get after guys, pressing them, pushing up full court, doing different things, a little different than last year. And I feel like it's going to help us out with the guys that we have. And, kind of the guys that we have this year, I feel like that would be good for our game. So,
who are you kind of looking forward to seeing what they can do on the court this year? I know there's a lot of guys. Deion's one of them, Aubrey and Terrell and Season, a bunch of guys playing for the first time. Who are you kind of looking forward to seeing out there?
Honestly, man, I couldn't pick. I really couldn't, man. I'm excited for all those guys. Deion, he's an excellent shooter. Terrell Allen, he's a terrific point guard. Cesar De Jesus, unbelievable scorer, good point guard. Rokas, he's an awesome big man, real good touch around the rim. Aubrey Dawkins, he's a great player, very athletic, can shoot the three. So all those guys, man, just coming in, they're going to be awesome for us this year, and I'm excited. I couldn't even pick one, man. I'm excited for all of them.
So how have things kind of changed in your time here in terms of the expectations level? I mean, last year I'm sure was a huge confidence booster, making you run like you guys did in the NIT. I mean, you can't help but notice some of the preseason projections are like, UCF could be in the mix and potentially be a tournament team. I don't know how you guys kind of treat that, but are the expectations there where you guys want to obviously build on what you did last season?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We want to build on what we did last year. Last year was a really good season. We had a really good season. I remember everything that we did. But this year I feel like the team we have and the talent that we have, that we can strive for better. We can do better if we work hard every day and push each other. The sky's the limit for us. We could talk about, we want to be a tournament team and we want to win the conference tournament and conference championship. But I feel like just getting better every day, I think that'll get us to our goal. So if we push each other every day and get better and strive for the best, I feel like the results are going to show for itself. So
obviously you're playing a great conference already, the American, but Wichita joins this year. They're a top 10 team coming into it. Non-conference wise, you guys are going to have Alabama and have Missouri, which a lot of people are talking about. Maybe might have the future #1 NBA pick on their roster. So you're looking forward to some of these opportunities you guys are going to have to play against some of the nation's best.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. We're ready to play against anybody. We've been putting in a lot of work, and Wichita, they're a really good team. Missouri, they have really good players and everything, and Alabama as well. But the work that we've been putting in, man, I feel like we're ready to go out there and compete against those teams, and we can compete against anybody in the country. And so being able to do that, and just showing it every day in practice and everything, I feel like the results are going to just show for ourselves. So
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Chad.
Yes, sir.